Confusing someone with your silence can be a powerful tool when used correctly. Many people think that the best way to communicate is to speak as much as possible, but often remaining silent can speak volumes. Silence is often viewed as a sign of weakness or a lack of confidence, but in reality, it can be a sign of strength. It takes a lot of courage to remain silent when everyone around you is talking and making noise. It requires you to be confident in yourself and not feel the need to constantly prove your worth or defend your opinions. When you remain silent, it can also give you the chance to gather your thoughts and think before you speak. It's important to choose your words carefully, especially when you're trying to make a point or persuade someone. By taking the time to think before you speak, you can ensure that your words carry weight. But how can silence be used to confuse someone? The answer lies in the power of expectation. When someone is expecting you to speak or react in a certain way, and you don't, it can throw them off balance and make them question their assumptions. For example, let's say you're having an argument with someone and they're expecting you to get angry and shout. Instead, you remain calm and silent. This can be confusing and disarming to the other person, as they were prepared for a certain reaction, and now they don't know how to respond. In these situations, your silence can be a powerful tool for de-escalating a potentially volatile situation. By remaining calm and silent, you can diffuse tensions and avoid saying something you might regret later. Another way that silence can be confusing is in situations where someone is trying to manipulate or control you. When someone is trying to get a reaction out of you, whether it's through insults, criticism, or manipulation, remaining silent can be a way to take away their power. When you don't respond to someone's attempts to provoke you, it can be frustrating for them because they're not getting the reaction they want. This can cause them to question their tactics and start to reconsider their approach. Silence can also be used strategically in negotiations or business dealings. When you remain silent, it can make the other party uncomfortable and encourage them to fill the void with information. This can give you valuable insight into their motivations and negotiating tactics. But it's important to remember that silence can also be misinterpreted. When you remain silent, it can be seen as a sign of indifference or disinterest. This is especially true in personal relationships, where your silence can be hurtful and damaging. It's important to use silence as a tool carefully and intentionally, and not as a way to punish or manipulate those around you. Communication is key in any relationship, and sometimes speaking up and sharing your thoughts and feelings is the best way to resolve issues and build trust. Confusing someone with your silence can be a powerful tool for diffusing tension, taking away someone's power and gaining valuable information. But it's important to use silence intentionally and not as a way to avoid communication or hurt others. Remember to stay confident in yourself and choose your words carefully, whether you're speaking or remaining silent.